This one is dedicated to each and every one of you who appreciate a great glass of wine. You know what I mean?
It's Monday. Let's raise a glass to the beginning of another week. It's time to unscrew, uncork, or saber a bottle. And let's begin exploring the wine glass. Welcome to another one-star winery review, where the vines are world-class and the views are stunning and the reviews are absolutely savage. Today, we're wrapping up our Montepulciano adventures with wineries that allegedly buy good ratings, with free bottles, hosts more interested in flirting than pouring, reservation requirements that appear and disappear like magic, and a restaurant so bad one reviewer said it made McDonald's look like fine dining. Pour yourself a glass of something affordable and stick around, because if you've ever felt ripped off on vacation, this episode will make you feel downright vindicated. Please take a moment of your time to subscribe, rate, and review Exploring the Wine Glass. It's completely free and is a great way to let other wine lovers know about the podcast. Be sure to head over to the website, exploringthewineglass.com, to read my award-winning blog and to see what else I've been up to. And most of all, please tell your friends about the podcast. Slainte.
Oh, no, never let you go.
Hey everybody, I'm Lori Budd, a UC Davis winemaking program, Spanish wine scholar, sommelier service, champagne and Côte d'Aron specialist, and a WSET Level 2 graduate. You can find Exploring the Wine Glass on all the socials, as well as your favorite podcast catchers. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to swipe, subscribe, rate, and review. Stay in the know about all things wine by visiting my website, exploringthewineglass.com. I promise I'll never tell you what to drink, but I'll always share what's in my glass.
Special, very, very special.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to One Star Winery Reviews. Martha, how are we doing today?
So good. I'm so glad we're going back to Montepulciano.
Oh, I am so happy to go back to. And as I was doing these, some of these are pretty funny. I got to go with Americans, man. That's how I'm going to go. Americans, man.
We can say it because we are American.
Right.
Because we're American, we can say it about the Americans.
Yes. And so we are on our third visit to Montepulciano. And so we are ready to uncork our vacation is coming to an end today. We are going to have to leave Italy, or at least leave Montepulciano. But I think it's a pretty dramatic chapter here for our final visit.
So fun. You know how we talked early on about how even doing this taught me that there's Montepulciano the grape and Montepulciano the place. Yeah. And so one of our team members is doing her next level sommelier training, and she was complaining the other day just about all the memorization, right? And Italy, she said Italy, and she said, you know, Montepulciano is a great, and I said, oh, I know that. I know it's a place, because she was talking about all the different locations and all the appellations, but all of that. And anyway, it made me laugh because I thought, oh, I'm so much smarter now because of the podcast.
See, the podcast that just keeps giving, right?
That's right.
So as a recap from our second day, we had frustration about mandatory purchases, led us to head to a different road where we had Luigi. Do you remember Luigi?
Oh my gosh, Luigi. I would be really happy for Luigi to be leading my tasting, giving me free wine and making me feel beautiful. Right?
Yep. And so sadly, we had to leave Luigi. And so we are going to start off today with Icario Winery, which has 4.6 stars with 184 reviews. Okay.
That seems low for an Italian winery, doesn't it?
It does, because our other ones seem to be a lot higher, a lot more reviews.
Thousands.
Yeah. But this winery actually is just 6 minutes away from Luigi. So if it's so bad, we can turn around and go back and you know.
Perfect.
Get
it's
felt
probably
up by
not
Luigi.
Bad. It's probably just only 250 years old, as opposed to being 800 years old.
Right.
Right.
So this is an award-winning winery and estate in Montepulciano that is deeply committed to sustainability. The winery's cellar blends modern technology with traditional materials and offers a variety of experiences for visitors, including tours, tastings, and a high-end villa.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So let's see how horrible Icaro is.
What else one-star people have to say?
Yes. So we're going to start off with Jasmine Gebby. And she says she waited 15 minutes at an empty reception desk, despite many other staff members seeing us waiting there for a while. Finally, someone arrived, but was sorting out someone's wine purchase for a long time without acknowledging me or other people waiting. So I ditched my booking and went to a different winery. Not happy with the experience at all. Was a real cherry on the top to see 5 staff members having a lovely cigarette break outside next to our car.
I mean, she has a point. I agree with you, Jasmine. That's terrible. And she had a booking, which means she didn't show up without a reservation. But it's such an Italian experience.
Right.
No?
It is. It is. You know, she's working, she's doing something else. She's like, I get to you later. You know?
And they're going to go have their smoke break when they deserve it.
Absolutely.
Oh, hilarious. Oh, sorry, Jasmine. I have to be on Jasmine's side. Well, did they respond?
Of course, there's a response.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And I love when they actually go back to calling out the name. So, dear Jasmine.
Yeah.
We're very sorry to hear about your experience and sincerely apologize for the wait and lack of immediate attention upon your arrival. This is certainly not the level of service we aim to provide. Your feedback is valuable, and we will review our procedures to ensure guests are welcomed promptly and respectfully. We regret that your visit did not meet expectations and hope for the opportunity to provide a better experience in the future. Regards, the Icaro team.
I'm glad they responded, and they should improve that, because that would be frustrating to not even be acknowledged for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I would think they would have argued. You were only there for 3 minutes, Jasmine.
Yeah. No, she's taking on. She's taking responsibility. Yeah.
but they know.
Yeah, take it on the responsibility. But I do love having a cigarette break next to our car.
I mean, it's classic. Oh,
they're all leaning on her car. They're all leaning on her car. You know. What? Yep. Well, you can't leave now. I'm leaning on your car.
I mean, at least it's only 6 minutes away from Luigi, right?
Right.
It's funny because I can laugh now because I'm not on my very important vacation, right? Where I planned everything,
right.
And frustrated and disappointed because I can't be part of this wine experience that day. Mm-hmm. So I can laugh. But I hope that when I'm in that kind of experience, like that kind of situation again in real life, that I can laugh during. Because that is like a scene out of a movie. Right?
It is.
Like, it's so ludicrous that no one could help you. No one can acknowledge you. You waited there 15 minutes. They didn't help you. You finally gave up and you walk out, and all the employees are having
a cigarette. Right.
I mean, it's
really like a Lucille Ball episode.
Exactly. So you know what? I'm going to try to remember that next time I have a frustrating experience that's not really hurting me. I'm going to try to remember the guy smoking by the car. Or the women.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Derek Stewart. This is his one and only review. He's only done one thing.
He was so mad.
He obviously felt strongly enough to take out that review thing and go after it. And I do actually like he's very proper, because he starts off with whomever.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Whomever runs this place ruined the experience. We showed up and felt uncomfortable from the start because we didn't have a reservation, even though we were told in writing by way of email prior to arrival that we could show up whenever we wanted to without one. Begrudgingly, we were given a table by the manager, owner, never specified, And this man continued to complain about us being there straight to our face. He even continued to complain to our server as we were getting our wine. Also, on our way out, we noticed on a brochure that they do a free bottle of wine if you give them a good review, which has most likely skewed their reviews much higher than they should be rated. We have been to so many wineries around the world and have never felt so unwelcomed. Okay, wine,
that is very
and
revealing.
Definitely not worth the hassle.
Wow.
Well, my first thing is you think they'd have more reviews if they were giving away a free bottle of wine.
Well, maybe people were like, the wine is okay, so I'm not going to give a good review for a bottle of wine. And probably a lot of tourists. And when are you going to get your free bottle of wine?
Right.
So, that's so interesting. I do want to quibble. I don't know. I don't think whomever is the correct grammar. I think it's whoever.
Whoever. I think at that point it's whoever.
Because I think it's like because what was the sentence again? Sorry. Whomever.
Whomever runs this place ruined the experience.
So it's not him runs this place, it's he runs this place. So it'd be whoever. I think. But I don't actually know. I might be wrong.
Because I think it's an object. Whomever is the object of the.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So I think it should be he. It's whoever. Yeah. But it doesn't matter. You don't know you don't know if that guy's the manager.
1-star winery reviews and English lesson.
Right.
Proper grammar.
I was like, that doesn't sound right. But
no, it's whoever.
It doesn't sound right, and it is correct. Yeah. But did you say it is whomever?
No, it's whoever.
Oh, yeah. I was like, ooh, we're gonna battle.
I know, we agree.
But whatever it is, we don't even know if it's a manager or owner who was rude to his face. So maybe the whomever was because he doesn't know if it's an owner or a manager whom.
But it's funny. I mean, I don't. When I introduce myself to somebody like in the tasting room, or I don't say, "Well, hello, I'm the owner."
No,
I don't say that.
No. If anything,
although, however, my counterpart always says, "I am the founder of." Not Mike.
Your counterpart at your winery.
Oh, yeah, the who we sublease to always.
Okay, because people often at the club say, "You're the owner." No, I'm not the owner, right?
Yeah, but they can ask.
If I was, I wouldn't be saying it. Yeah. Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah. When did I ever say it?
Yeah, I don't know. And people, when I'll say something, they'll go, "Are you the owner? Are you the winemaker?" And then I'll answer it, yes, you know, but it's not like, hi, I'm Lori. I'm the owner, the winemaker, the marketing person,
I'm also your tasting pourer.
Yes. And
I made these delicious gummies. They're not weed gummies. They're like wine gummies.
Oh, that did have. So I made a batch of them, smaller dog bones for Halloween, because I thought the adults would want something. And so I was happy Halloween, candy to the kid. I'm like, adult. I was like, would you like some gummies? Like wine gummies, blah, blah, blah. And they're all like, yes. And then this one woman is just like, we don't do that. And I'm like, do what? It's Cabernet Franc. I'm like, I'm not a dispensary.
They're gummy bones, ma'am.
Yeah, it's really, really illegal to give away free,
Even to give away. Well, I do want to mention, so Lori makes and has been making these Cabernet Franc gummies, and they're available at her winery in the tasting room. They are made of Cabernet Franc and sugar and pectin, probably, right? And so they're delicious and beautiful, and they're a great gift, and they're fun to buy. But they're not marijuana.
No, they are not marijuana.
I just wanted to do that disclaimer just in case anyone mishears this and later thinks you're like distributing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Doesn't pull that out.
But they're artisan. They're homemade and artisan. They're winery made.
But it was funny. That lady yelled at me. And then when I explained to her, no, they're wine, then she took it.
Oh, great. Because you know what? That's okay.
That's okay. And now a word from our sponsor. Are you ready to explore the world of wine without the stuffy jargon? I'm here to tell you about the amazing classes from Exploring the Wine Glass.
Led by me, Lori, these classes are designed to be fun, approachable, and completely judgment-free. Whether you're a total beginner or an aspiring enthusiast, you'll learn to demystify wine in a casual, relaxed setting. From understanding sparkling wines and the basics of wine tasting to deep dives into rosé and even Spanish wines, there's a class for everyone. Stop just drinking wine and start understanding it. Find your next class at exploringthewineglass.com under the Education tab and then Class Offerings. Slainte. That's okay.
I don't want to give too much detail. Let's say there's a family member. I'm totally off the reservation right now, but a family member who was prescribed medical marijuana for an appetite issue with an illness. And there are different ways to do it, but this was like the best way to help their appetite. And rather than take what was available, because also it's legal in that state. It's also legal normally, not even just medical, like the whole thing's legal. Hearing that this is what this person needed to get better, people showed up like, hey, what do you want? Right, with their trays. And they wouldn't take it because they were very nervous. I need to make sure I get the kind the doctor wants me to get. And we're like, well, what does the prescription look like? And they're like, well, it wasn't really. It was just go get these things. Right. You'll have to get it. So that person waited 12 weeks through the bureaucracy of the state for the stuff to be approved and for everything to come to go get their thing. So for 12 weeks, this person's undernourished because of, I blame it on DARE, right? Like we were so brainwashed because I'm not a marijuana person.
This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
So I was also brainwashed. Like it's not my thing, but so brainwashed that they didn't want to get anything that someone else had picked up medically, whatever. Right. They were so nervous about this cannabis treatment and didn't want to break the law, whatever. It doesn't make sense, right? But that person drank a lot of scotch waiting for that prescription, And it was just hilarious to watch it in action and realize, this is the fallout of keeping the kids off drugs.
Yep. Nancy Reagan still living in infamy.
That's right. Anyway, back to our topic.
Back to Montepulciano.
Montepulciano.
All right, so we're going to talk to Chad now. And Chad is a local guide.
Done. There was no response.
No response to whomever. That. Nope. They did not argue that they get a free bottle for a good review. Nope.
Because that may not even be true. That could be slander.
I know.
Or it'd be libel. It's written.
They're saying it says it on a brochure.
That's what they're saying. But maybe it's true.
Maybe.
I mean, I would have responded to that if it wasn't true. But maybe it's true, and that's why I didn't respond.
They respond. Yep. So Chad is a local guide, and he agrees. Horrible customer service. I recommend visiting one of the many other wineries in the region to receive an overall better experience. Any other winery other than this one.
6 minutes down the road, Luigi will make you feel beautiful.
This is a little bit older. We visited the winery in March of 2022, and after a tasting, ordered 6 bottles and one of their wine boxes to be delivered to me in the U.S. The order arrived incomplete and missing the wine box. When contacted to resolve the mistake, Icario's response was that it is too expensive for them to ship me the box that I purchased and didn't receive. They recommended that I make another purchase of wine from them and they could include the box in this order. Very bold considering they didn't fulfill the first order correctly. After 1 month of attempting to receive my correct order or a refund, I've heard nothing back from Icario, nor have I received the completed order or a refund.
Oh my gosh.
No, we can't ship it. But if you buy more,
we might figure it out. How many times are we going to would he do it before he realized the box is never coming?
That is, I think, a big thing, because there was another winery that I was going to do, but every review was the 1 star. We ordered wine and it never came to the United States. And when I called, they said they don't know about the order. And then the next every single 1-star review was the same thing over and over and over again. So I didn't do it because it was like, all right,
Yeah.
we get it. They don't ship the
I
wine.
joined a wine. It was more like a wine store, but it was I don't even know how how it is. They're so different, right? It was also the family, and I joined a wine club in Tuscany. Oh, sorry, in Florence.
Okay.
In 2012, and got charged a lot of euros and never received any of my shipments. And ultimately, they could have just shipped it. They could have shipped it just fine. It just does not get here.
Right.
Yeah. But I learned my lesson from that, and I never did get a refund. I never caught anyone on the phone.
Yeah.
I didn't have WhatsApp or anything then. Right. I didn't.
In 2022, well, there's WhatsApp then.
Yeah.
But I'm like, he spent more money calling.
My emails went unanswered. I've been back a couple times, but I've never been back to that place to say, hey.
Right. Where's my wine?
Yeah. I just canceled that credit card so it's been stopped charging me.
Yeah. Yeah. I tend to think that there's a lot of shipments that don't make it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Think about the trouble we have shipping across the country.
Yeah.
Without any customs. And with FedEx deliveries, have we ever talked about, I don't get wine delivered to me at home anymore around here because during COVID, I realized all these times I thought I'd missed the delivery guy. Have we talked about this?
No.
And I've thought like, oh, how did I miss him? Right? Oh, wow. How did I not hear that? But during COVID, I would be, in a little condo and at one point I was watching someone's dog. And so trust me, anytime someone came up the stairs, that dog went crazy. And I was waiting on a shipment. I had tracking. I was like working like this, just a couple steps from the door. And the dog started to bark. So I knew. So I like got up like this and walked, 10 feet to open the door. And the slip was already there. And the guy was already like running down the stairs back to his truck. And I realized that maybe 80% of the time, there's no one 21 years old ready to open the door and sign for it. So they don't want to haul a case of wine up to the third story.
Right. And then haul it back down.
Because they're trying to meet their deadline. So it's like this weird ding dong ditch.
Yeah.
Where they heard that dog and they just ran. They didn't knock, they didn't ring. Because they
had the card already signed out, filled out.
And I was so mad because I'm like, I would have run down and carried the case up myself. Like, I don't mind carrying a case of wine up the stairs. Don't make me go out to this other town to go pick up my FedEx package. Right. Anyway, so just with that, I can't imagine the ways that things can go wrong.
The logistics, so many.
Especially for a small package. It's not like a big pallet for import.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm sure things disappear in customs. I'm sure things.
It's wine and you can tell it's wine. I do have a question. Did he say he bought a separate box or a wine was coming in a box?
I think he purchased a package that included the box.
Yeah. So we run into that even here with the sommeliers that we had uncrating things for our members. And some members don't want it. Like they don't want the box. And some members do. And we had somms who just had it in their head that no one needs this and this is a hassle and takes up space. And they would just uncrate. And then, people would call and say, wait, that was number 53 out of only 80 bottles, right? I can't even replace that box. I want that box. So I think there's a thing where people kind of want the box to collect and the people who work with them all the time think it's just a box. I've got 50 of these.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I have a couple of boxes.
Some cool ones.
That's it. Yeah. But that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oviana Chantel.
Oh, that's a nice name.
I know, right? They deserve no star.
And you can't do 0 stars on Yelp.
You cannot do 0 stars. No. If you want to leave a review, you have to at least give 1 star, right? So they deserve no stars. No star even. Sorry, I'm correcting her grammar also. Stars.
Whomever.
If they will write on the site that is closed means okay. So I'm going to also say that I can't correct all of this. So
it's hard when your phone is auto-correcting, and you don't even see it until it's already
Until it's
posted.
already, because you're also
Yeah.
angry, you've already hit that button. Um, okay. If they will write on the site that is closed, means that is closed. But if it wrote is open, means is open. We arrived because on the site was written open. On the entrance was written just with reservation. It was open. Very hurry to sell. No time to speak. Very rude. Very, very rude. Very, very, very rude. But if you want for really go, but please make appointment. Very nice view from outside. Sorry, I have staff not friendly.
Go to Luigi. That seems like maybe that might be a Google Translate situation.
It could be.
Because
Yeah.
just the way it is, it's like the way that I speak Spanish, like a toddler, right? With like bad conjugation. So that does not seem so consistent through. It almost seems like it was written in a different language and then translated for us. Yeah. But regardless, I get the gist, which is showed up without a reservation because it didn't say you required one. And then they were too busy and pushy because they were fitting us in and they weren't nice. Don't go here.
That's
right.
I think that's what the picture is. Yes. But I like very rude, very, very rude, very, very, very rude.
That's so funny. I wonder if it's different words. Gosh, I wish I knew what language it was translated from. That's hilarious. But you know what else is nice or interesting is she didn't say the wine was bad.
No, she did not.
So maybe the wine was fine.
Yeah, she did not. I guess yeah.
It was just service and the fact that they
really
were need to make it clearer on their site.
Yeah, they rushed.
The site should say that it's only open with a reservation.
Right. All
Hilarious.
Right. Oviana, we'll give you that one.
Listen, Oviana, so far I'm agreeing with all three of you guys. Even with the libel about the bribes for good reviews.
All right, let's see if we're going to agree with Vittoria. Vittoria says, today we went to this winery, which was very beautiful. Unfortunately, the service was poor and the staff were rude. That is the trend here. We are getting rude staff. We arrived at 10 a.m., which they considered too early for any type of tour. The girl at the entrance, Alessandra, was completely unhelpful and above all, very judgmental. You're drinking at 10 a.m.? Oh!
We don't do tours at 10 a.m.
The tours are only in English, even though we're in Italy. Highly not recommended. Oh, so this is an Italian person.
Yeah, Vittorio.
Yes, so this is an Italian person.
Saying the tours are in English.
Yes.
And you know why that would be irritating? Let me tell you why that'd be irritating. Because your tour guide can speak Italian.
Right.
It's like being in France, right? Where they speak English, but they pretend they don't.
Right.
But it's the opposite.
Yes.
It would be like, we only do the tour in English. You can't just translate it for me since,
right.
We're both Italian. Oh, I'd be mad too.
Well, let's see what the Acario team has to say. Dear guest. Now, they stopped with the, the other one got her name. Jasmine got Dear Jasmine, right? This is
because it's an Italian to Italian, maybe. It's like, oh, Vittorio, you, my cousin, my neighbor. Yeah. Hey, you.
Hey, you. We are very sorry to hear that your experience did not meet your expectations. Our goal is always to welcome visitors in the best possible way and offer pleasant and professional experiences. Tours and tastings are organized according to a schedule that allows us to guarantee quality and safety. And we apologize. It's not safe doing a tour at 10 a.m. by all means. And we apologize if this caused any inconvenience due to the chosen time. We will certainly take your feedback into account to further improve our services. We hope to have the opportunity to welcome you again and offer you a more positive experience. Best regards, Icario team.
I mean, so even though I was on their side, on the flip side of that is if they only do tours noon to 4, they only do tours noon to 4.
Right. So again, we need to know, was there supposed to be a tour? But it sounds like they did a tour because he's complaining that it was in English.
Maybe they stayed.
Maybe they stayed. Yeah. And now, a word from our sponsor. Looking to be in the know about Dracaena wines? Want to be the first to know about our new releases and special offers? All you need to do is sign up for our newsletter. There is no commitment necessary, and I promise you we won't spam your mailbox with loads of messages. Need another reason to sign up? Quite possibly the best reason? You'll immediately get a discount code for 10% off your first purchase and be privy to newsletter-only discounts. Let Dracaena Wines turn your moments into great memories. Visit our website, www.dracaenawines.com, or use the link in show notes to sign up. It will take you less than a minute, but the rewards will last a lifetime.
After they were
get
shamed.
It, you know, maybe shame. Maybe at 10 a.m. they're still, cleaning the cave, or
having a smoke break. They're having their post
break.
espresso smoke break, baby. They can only do tours when they have these tours. The rest of the time, they're out in the parking lot, leaning on your car,
leaning on cars. Okay. Whew. We have other issues with tours here. So Montea Francesco Cogo, modern place and beautiful landscape, but too many flaws. The positive reviews come from the fact that if you write one and display it, you get a bottle of wine as a gift.
You know what? All I need is two people to say it for me to believe it's true.
Yep. Exaggerated prices and the activity described in the brochure is not respected. We purchased the tasting with tour, estimated duration 1 hour and 40 minutes. The tour lasted less than 10 minutes. They needed their cigarettes again. With fewer tastings than written and an explanation that was too poor. These minutes cost €20 per person. According to what was written, the cutting board also had to be included, only to find a surcharge of €15 per person. The place is beautiful and the service offered is not adequate for the high price requested. At the very least, transparency would be appreciated so as not to have surprises and evaluate for oneself. I agree. Transparency.
I agree too. It would be like you throwing in a container of Cabernet Franc gummies and charging someone $10 and without them knowing it's added.
Right. Making it sound like it's included.
Yeah. Every tasting comes with Cabernet gummies.
Yep. Oh, by the way.
$10.
By the way. Yes. Yeah. So I am with you, Montea Francesco Cogo. I agree.
I feel like she was very thoughtful in her explanation of it.
Yes.
And she even gave him compliments on the things that she thought were good.
Yep.
All right. So far, all customers. Oh, they responded?
Yes.
I don't know why I forget this. It's my favorite part.
Well, because they don't always do it. Yes. But this one is funny. Good morning, Mattia. The name is Mantia. They changed the name. So the name is Mantea. They changed it to Mattia. Oopsie.
It could be autocorrect or it could be a little shade thrown.
Yeah. Or just not paying attention. Paying attention.
Someone wrote to me, Michelle, yesterday. Michelle, something very important. I was like, oh. And I didn't even notice it. And then this morning she said, I'm so sorry I called you Michelle. I didn't even see it. I just am skimming the emails.
Yeah.
So
I called a guy. I texted somebody who's going to do our windows. I'm like, hey, Tim, just seeing what day you're coming. And then I sent him like, oh, his name's Tom. Sorry, Tom.
Exactly. It happens.
But that was actually not, that was my thumb hitting, because I was on my phone. That was my thumb hitting the eye, But I'm like, oh, sorry, Tom, not Tim.
I have an employee named Paola. And besides a couple other employees insisting on calling her Paola, because right? And I'm like, it's not Paola, it's Paola. I think Paola. Like, I'm constantly correcting them because I don't want them to say that to her face. But she's forever getting emails to Pablo. And we know it's autocorrect, but it's still Pablo.
For Halloween, she should have dressed up as a Pablo.
She should have dressed up. Oh my gosh, hold on. Note to self. Next year, Pablo Halloween. That's perfect.
All right. So, good morning, Mattia. For us, all reviews are important, especially the less positive ones, because they help us improve our service. We are sorry if we pay for them. We pay for the good ones. So we know they don't mean anything.
Yes.
We are so sorry if we were not able to make you live an experience adequate to your expectations. We would like to have you as our guest again, so we can prove you otherwise. A warm greeting, Cecilia, hospitality manager.
Cecilia. That's the first time they've actually signed it.
Yep.
And the first time they've told us whether or not they're the manager or the owner.
Yes. Yep. But still no talking about buying the reviews.
No, exactly. But I do think that's a fair response to what was a very measured critique.
Absolutely.
But I'm still on Mantia's side.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Is that correct?
Yeah. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. All right. Luana Oliveira. Unless you have a confirmed reservation for that time, don't go. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm against you, Luana. Yes.
Yeah. Right, Luana? Captain Obvious? Yes.
Captain Obvious.
Sorry. I had a little reservation situation yesterday where someone who'd requested a reservation through this network, and then we asked for information before we confirm, and they never responded, and they showed up.
Oh.
And I have a reservation, and the team's like, no, you don't.
You don't.
And we're fully booked, and they kind of threw a fit. Well, I'll just call your manager. I'm like, yeah, have him call me.
You don't have a reservation.
I'll play the manager today.
Right.
Tomorrow I'll pay the owner. But yeah, if you don't have a reservation, you don't have a reservation.
Yeah, it's game on at that point. You gotta do it, right? So we didn't have a car, so we walked, stopped at other vineyards, and were well received. We walked for an hour to get to this one, and as soon as I entered the store and asked about the tasting, the attendant said she couldn't help because they had an event.
Right.
She let us out of the store and closed the store. Yeah, they have a private event.
You would have known this if you tried to make a reservation.
Right? There was only one couple tasting and another couple taking a tour, and about 4 girls taking photos among the grapes. There was no one else. In the end, we wasted 2 hours of walking. Yeah. Maybe those people were in there previously and they're letting them finish their thing, but they can't bring new people in because there's a private event.
Yeah, or maybe the private event, they're the host and they're killing time before they have access to do what? Who knows?
Right. Yep. They're taking pictures. They're enjoying themselves before everybody else comes. Yeah. You chose to walk there. Just think of it as you got your steps in.
If they walked for an hour, they probably walked from
Luigi.
And so the contrast would be very striking.
I just want to go back to Luigi.
I know. Did we mark what that was so we could go there someday?
I think we did. I don't remember the name of the winery at the moment, but yes.
We can always go back to the episode.
Yes.
That was episode 2, right?
Yes, Montepulciano part 2. Yeah. Yes. All right. Georgie Jones. Even though the website says reservations are only needed on weekends, we went at 10:40 a.m. Monday morning and were still unable to get a wine tasting. Very disappointed as there was barely anyone at the venue, and we sat with a glass of wine outside and waited for over an hour, although still weren't able to fit us in. Very upset, as this was one place I really was excited to visit in Tuscany. No love or passion for the wine or guests. I also overheard they give away a free bottle of wine for good Google reviews. And then he ends.
Oh, I love it so much.
Then he ends, pretty winery, and the glass of wine I had was tasty. Well,
I mean, I am on his side. No, I'm on the winery side.
I'm on the winery side for this one.
Asterisk. I want to see their website.
Yes.
And see, did the website say no reservation required? or reservation required on weekends. I don't know.
Right.
But I feel like the other thing is, and I am not judging, I'm not saying shame, shame. But if you think you can show up for a tour at winery at 10:40 in the morning in Italy, that just seems
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're open at all.
I'm surprised they were there.
Yeah, right. Right. Yeah, I don't know. But they served him. I don't know, but
They let him
hey,
buy
the
some
wine
wine
was
and have it
tasty.
outside. They just couldn't do the tasting, and they
Right.
didn't have room in their schedule.
Right.
People don't understand that just because there's space right this second doesn't mean that's not booked for 11:15.
Right.
And if I put you there, then the people who have a reservation 11:15 can't be accommodated.
Right. They also don't understand that maybe we only have two people on. And if we
Exactly.
add you to a table, then the people who are over here are going to be upset because they're not getting the service that they're supposed to be getting because that person is have too many
and the
tables.
reservation that they actually made.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's see.
So yeah, winery. But I'm so curious about their website. Like, what does it really say? Probably
Yes.
I was going to say probably in Italian, but it's probably in English since their tours are in English.
Well, let's see. Owner response.
Oh.
Dear Georgie, thank you for sharing your experience. We're glad you enjoyed the beauty of our winery and found the wine you tasted to be enjoyable. We take your feedback about reservation management and availability seriously and will use it to improve our services. We appreciate your comments and hope to have the opportunity to provide you with a better experience in the future. And we are back to just the Icario team.
So I have a theory. What was the name of the hospitality manager?
Cecilia.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I said, don't these responses sound like they're written by an American?
Oh, absolutely. They actually really sound like they've just have a blanket of what to say to diffuse a situation. We will pay attention. We will do this, and we hope to see you in the future.
Because that does not sound like any of the other Italian responses.
No,
well, again, in this area.
No, these are all either like generated.
Yeah. Oh, like AI or something.
Yeah. Where
or
how
template.
Can I a template? That's what I'm thinking, more a template.
Yeah.
Because they all are following the same thing. The first sentence does pull out what the person's complaint is, and then everything else is, we do pay attention to your feedback, and we do, so
Please
this is some template. Yeah, this is some template. Yeah.
Because it's definitely different than the very entertaining other ones from the Italian
where
owners.
It's the Italian owners are responding. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, no acknowledgement that they buy reviews.
Well,
they just ignore that. So I'm going that they buy reviews.
I mean, 2 was enough. A third one said it. Well, for sure.
Yep.
And if the wine's tasty, we should go there and write a good review and get some free wine.
And get some free wine. All right. Well, we don't want to be a place that you buy your reviews. We want to know the truth. Right?
Yes. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So we are going to head on out to Avaganesi Winery, Fattoria Le Capezzine.
I'm glad we have you here to pronounce these things.
Oh my God.
This is all that sommelier training.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. This is an expansive winery surrounded by rolling hills, offering tours and tastings plus food pairings. And this is located at Via Colonica 1. I guess that's a street.
I just want to know, where is it in reference to Luigi? Just kidding.
I'm just kidding. I wish I knew.
We don't know.
From now on, I should have done everything in reference to Luigi.
That could be our legend.
Yes.
Map legend.
Again, not a lot of reviews here, only 273 reviews.
So only a 200-year-old winery. It's only been open for 200 years.
100 years. One review a year. And so, but interesting because their overall stars is 4.5. So we're kind of getting a little bit lower there. Yeah. But it is actually ranked as one of the top 5 wineries to visit in TripAdvisor.
Interesting. Oh, back before the one guy who was trying to, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. The guy who was trying to ship to the US
Hmm.
and been in his box, he was listed as a local guide, but he lives
Yes.
in the US.
Yeah. Maybe he
So I
just
don't know what
travels
that's
there a
about.
lot.
Oh, okay.
Maybe,
Thank you.
right? Because I think we discovered that a local guide means that you've done
So
X
many,
amount of reviews
okay.
in an area.
Got
In
it.
an
So he's
area.
prolific.
Yeah. Yes. All
So,
right. Go
great.
ahead.
No, I'm ready for the next one. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So 4.5 stars, but top 5 wineries to visit by TripAdvisor.
Yeah.
So we have Sasha Stoker, who is also a local guide. And this says the place looks very nice, but you have to pay €20 per person for the tasting. For that money, you will only get a tiny bit of wine. You will get the money back if you purchase wine for €200. But this is per person. So if you are a couple, you have to purchase wine at €400. The light lunch is also rather on the expensive side. The wines are good but overpriced. In order to purchase something, they want your name so they can add you to their spam. Go other places. So $20 a
So it's
person,
pricey.
waived with a €200 purchase. That's a
Are
little
euros
crazy.
about the same as a dollar right now? I don't know. Who knows?
I think
It
it's,
fluctuates.
yeah,
But so she's just saying it's pricier than I like.
yeah, yeah,
I
pretty
mean, I don't
much.
think they did anything wrong.
No, they're
Um,
just upset that I had to pay $20 or €20. And then I don't know if I think this person or the next person, because that's a trend, is very little pours.
yes,
So
yes.
one person actually had a picture of the
Uh,
pour, and
uh-huh.
it literally was like,
A splash.
like a splash. Like, I think that if you poured it into your mouth, you chugged it back and you still didn't think you had anything in your glass. Like what's
Yeah.
left over after you drink everything out of your glass?
Yes.
That was like what the pour was.
Aha.
Uh,
Interesting.
yeah. So 20 euro per person, waived with a €200 purchase. It's their
I
policy.
mean, listen, I think this is a useful review
Yep.
because if I didn't have a problem paying €20 for a tasting,
Right. Then it doesn't matter.
and the wine was good,
Right.
although
Right.
it's small pours.
Little pores. But here's where we get a little bit more depth into this. And so these are not necessarily funny, but we're going to start to see a trend here.
Okay.
Okay.
I love it.
So Morio Pinotti, only fair quality and unjustifiably high prices. Moreover, you have to spend €300 on a wine to get your €20 tasting fee back. So we went from 200
That's increasing.
for Morio, it's 300.
That's a lot of wine,
That's a lot of wine to save €20.
especially in Italy.
Yes, yes, yes. It would have been polite to offer a tasting. Yeah. Oh, they didn't. This person didn't even get a tasting. If you come in, you have to pay €300.
And they said no.
And they said no.
Then how does
So,
he know it's fair?
well, he's saying it's yeah, he's saying it's unjustifiably high prices, only fair quality. So the
Yeah.
wine's like this, but
But
you're
how
right.
does he
If he
know if he
didn't get
didn't
a
try it?
taste, well, maybe he bought the €300 of wine.
Oh. I thought he didn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All right, but let's continue because now we have Max Tuber. And this appears to be more of a tourist trap than anything else. As a wine professional, I had wanted to visit Avignonesi since I have always enjoyed their wines. Ended up going for a tour and guided tasting for my girlfriend who had never been to a winery before. Since the location doesn't have
Sorry. He's a wine professional and his girlfriend's never been to a wine tasting before. We didn't just like do one for her at home.
Right, yeah. Well, maybe it's a girlfriend.
Right. Yeah, girlfriend experience. It's his girlfriend for Italy.
Italy,
Anyway.
yes. Uh, okay. Since the location doesn't have any vinification facilities on the site, you get to look
Oh,
at a vineyard.
fancy.
I know, right? He just can't say doesn't have winery. The winery's not on site. I'm sorry, vinification facilities were not available for us to see.
He's showing off for his girlfriend. She
He
probably didn't
paid a
even
lot
read
of
this
money for
review.
he paid a lot of money for that for this.
Yeah.
You only get to look at the vineyard and different barrels. Well, if your
What?
girlfriend has never been to one, this is good. It's a
Yeah.
good start.
You're gonna drag her through show her all the tanks. Like, what are you doing?
The tasting really is not guided. You pretty much get left on your own. But you're a professional. They probably just thought
But
you
you
knew.
can guide her. Show off. That's where you should show off, sir. Show off by giving her a tasting, not by dragging her through the vinification procedures and paraphernalia and rooms. Oh my gosh. Anyway, sorry.
And so he goes, I asked if there was any way to waive the tasting fee because I am a wine professional in
And they said, yes, sir, spend 300 euros.
Oh, yes, sir. Pay 500 euros. So maybe the more obnoxious you are, the more money it costs.
It's the a-hole surcharge. I do it all the time.
It is.
There's a higher hourly rate for my services for people who are jerks.
Exactly. So we got a 200 and 300. This guy being his vinification, and I'm a wine. But you know he walked into that place, handed over some POS business card. I am a wine professional.
So what is your industry discount?
Right.
Will I be treated as industry here? I know I'm a wine professional in Nevada. Yeah. And he sounds like just an insufferable, pretentious cork dork.
Yes.
Right? And I bet you he lorded it over her all day that she'd never been to a wine tasting before.
Right. And I'm gonna guess.
I'm
just gonna say I'm gonna guess that was their last date.
I sure hope so for her sake. Well, he's just mad he couldn't show off some more. That's why he's mad there wasn't the vinification stuff, so he couldn't be like, so this is, you probably don't know, the yeast, it feeds on the sugar, right? Like he just
yes. Yep,
he wasn't
I
able
agree.
To do his whole mansplaining winery tour.
Yep, and couldn't do it, and then was embarrassed because he couldn't pay 500 euros.
Well, he already spent for her time, so his budget was tight. And with his business card, he for sure thought he was going to get free wine tastings.
Absolutely.
In Italy,
because that's what they care about.
At a tourist trap.
Yep.
Sure, dude.
I don't even care what winery it is. I am anti-Max.
Yeah, me too. Max. It's Max Trubo.
Max Tuber. Teuber.
I'm going to put that on my list of people to not let join our club. He might not really live in Nevada. For all I know, he lives near me.
The true. Okay. Thomas Selly. So I had to do this one just because what the fuck?
Oh, good. I stopped myself when I was going to say asshole surcharge earlier because I suddenly was like, I don't remember. Can I say a bad word on our podcast, on your podcast?
Yeah. So honestly, I've never been to the place.
Okay.
But I had the opportunity to taste a bottle of Vino Nobile de Montepulciano vintage 2014. Details aside, which is beyond comment. Okay, so is it their Vino Nobile de Montepulciano? Or is it just a Vino Nobile de Montepulciano? But,
exactly.
Okay. So he doesn't go into it because details aside, which is beyond comment. I understand that nowadays wine is made by the winemaker in the cellar. When was it?
He and Max should hang out.
Exactly. Because we're going there. Ready? Winemaker in the cellar. Respecting the canons of nature or tradition, I'll let you decide. Let me tell you, learn to want to make wine correctly, all capital letters. It's not rewarding to sell a product that doesn't reflect its original nature. I've been involved in this profession since I was a child. I harvested grapes. I grew up in contexts where I learned through theoretical and practical experience as passed down to me by my generations of people who made wine before me. Sorry for the rigor of my judgment, but today, having grown up as an adult and specializing in the subject, I have a certain knowledge of this profession, working as a wine sommelier. Let me be clear, this isn't a characteristic that's unique to me. It also happens in other companies. I mean, the adulteration of wine exalts and emphasizes the character of the wine, nullifying the natural process of natural balance. I know the wines of these places well, having lived nearby for years, but nothing about them reflects the originality of the aroma and the flavor. All of this is truly terrible. I have advice for you. Take what nature gives, which is certainly not that. I know very well that the qualitative outcome of a product depends on the climate and the seasons, among other infinite factors, but this mitigating factor does not validate this circumstance. So many today have distorted the true meaning of products, so I want to wish all winemakers and myself good luck. Return to the path of truth. We must accept what nature gives us without introducing improvements. Otherwise, flaunting excellence as ambassadors around the world is a matter of what?
Someone's off his med.
Or on gummies that are not
Or
Cabernet Franc.
Right. Wow. First of all, he didn't visit the winery. No. We don't even know if he was drinking
He may not even be
wine.
in Italy, right?
But he was so outraged by what? Did he buy something at Trader Joe's and there was some like extra sulfites on the label? Like, what is he talking about?
All we know is that it's a 2014 Vino Nobile de Montepulciano. That's all we know.
From anyone. What year was this? He wrote this.
Oh, I don't have the year. I don't have the year.
Interesting.
But whoa. That I don't even have words. I don't even have words. It's a rant. It's usually rants have some thread. He is, I don't know.
He is offended. He is
in every which way
by somebody not making wine the way he was taught by the ancestors.
Right. So, but I had to throw that in. No.
Amazing. We have no idea.
We have no idea. But having grown up as an adult, that's usually what an adult means, is that you've grown up.
I mean, I think he's like voice texting this outrage.
Oh, can't you picture him?
As an adult. Like, can you imagine?
You can picture him pacing in his living room, back and forth, yelling at the phone.
That'll show him. I'm going back to Bevmo now. I'm going to show him what I posted.
I paid that 5 cents. This was the 5 cents bottle.
I bought this 5-cent bottle. It was horrid. I can taste the additives. Amazing.
Oh, that one. When I was reading it, I just got.
Well, on the heels of Max too,
Yes. Yeah. So they need Max.
They deserve each other.
Yeah. They Max and Thomas, you guys should be best friends. You guys will get along together fantastically.
Besties, BFFs.
Wow. All right. You cannot talk about that winery after that review.
That's enough.
And that's
that
enough.
Poor winery too, by the way. They bribe for good reviews. They have terrible service. And they're overpriced.
Yes. Well, these people don't. Let's not get in trouble. These are not the ones who bribe. That was the Icario.
So sorry, oh, forgive me.
Right. This is Avignonesi. They're the ones who
overpriced and rude.
Overpriced wines, and depending how big of an asshole you are, you have to buy more wine before you
they weren't even rude. They're just overpriced.
Right. Yep.
They didn't all I'm saying is they didn't deserve that rant.
No.
I forgot even who they were because that rant was just so much. Well, just overpriced, which by the way is in the eye of the beholder.
Right. But I did think it was funny. 200, 300, 500.
It's
the bigger the ass, the more money you have to pay. Right?
Exactly.
Yes.
I like it. I think that seems like an appropriate pricing.
I agree. Well, we're getting ready to leave Montepulciano, but I thought We need to eat. We have not eaten anything while
Well,
we have
no,
been in Italy.
because that food was overpriced at the last place too. So we skipped it. So we just grabbed a bottle. We walked. We walked an hour to the next
an
place.
hour to the next place. And we decided we're going to plop our butts down at Fattoria Pulciano Ristorante. Now, they have 2.9 thousand reviews.
Wow.
And they're only 4 stars. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm sorry. In Italy,
they've been around since 1480.
In Italy, I'm gonna stay away from a 4.0 star rating because I think that's almost impossible to.
It's like having a bad meal in New Orleans, right? Like, how can it even happen?
Impossible. So this is Strada per Ciacciano in Montepulciano, and it says Polsino Farmhouse because it offers excellent cuisine, hospitality, and friendliness. They do it all: wine tasting, cooking classes, meals, planned tourist trips, events, markets that you can purchase, like a food market too. So they've got everything going on. Okay. All right. So we're going to start off with Gregor Praprotnik. We'll go with that.
Good Italian boy.
We visited this place as a group, and it was a big disappointment, a tourist trap. The food we had was below average, and I went home still a bit hungry. I've been to restaurants that's happened.
Me too.
Usually not in Italy, but I've been there.
I'm like back at my hotel room, like eating M&Ms, right? Because I'm so starving. That's why I've got my suitcase.
The waiter was spilling wine all of the time. I even got some on my pants. A friend ordered vegetarian, and she basically got beans, which looked like a joke. The nature is nice, but really not worth the visit. So I think he means the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you can't spill wine on, you can't spill wine, and you can't spill wine on somebody's pants. No. And then Mirel Cocosilla, the food is mediocre, and even the photos give a good hint about the quality of the cooking. So I'd say that the restaurant would worth at most 2 stars for the position and the looks, but I rated it only 1 because I just wanted to pull them down a bit.
That's hilarious.
I really think you're 2, but that's not going to impact you, and I want to impact.
Well, you have to have a lot of 1 stars to pull you down when you get 2.9.
Yeah, almost 3,000, almost 2.9 thousand. Yeah, you have to have there were a lot of 1s to choose from on this one. You look at the bar, the Google bar, right? And it's usually like 5s and then 1. This was like 1. There was a lot of 1s. Yeah. All right, Laura Benson. This restaurant is associated with the now closed Cantina San Biagio that was located next to the cathedral. Please be aware that these operations are criminal tourist traps.
Criminal.
I've lived in Italy and have spent much time there and have never encountered a more dishonest, overpriced operation. I was charged $185 for less than average olive oil, a cheese, and a tiny truffle honey. And once I was charged, they would not allow me to return the items. Where in Italy have you paid $88 for a small can of mediocre olive oil? And these items are not produced by them as they lead you to believe. They should be ashamed.
This is why I really should look at the Cabernet Franc gummies before I throw them down and buy them, to make sure I know the price before they ring them up. Right? This would happen to me. I would be in Italy grabbing stuff and, oh, this is so cute. That is so cute. And then they're like $168, ma'am. For this?
Whoa, I can fit this in my pocket.
Yeah.
And they lead you to believe, and that's wrong too. If they're making you think that they're making all of the products, then that actually is criminal. It actually is criminal.
It was a good adjective. She was right.
Barak Kolak.
Oh, Barat.
Sorry, Barak. I'm making fun of your name. Sorry. I grew up with the Jason Mason.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
I was thinking just like Borat,
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no. This is Barak Kolak. So
Borat Kolak.
Burakkolak. Oh,
hilarious.
Jason, if you listen to this podcast, sorry, I love you, but the name.
But your parents did that to you.
Yes.
Because just not like Jason is shortened. It's not like it's William Billiam. It's where you say Bill Billiam.
Right.
It's gonna be Mason Jason for the rest of your Jason Mason for the rest of your life.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Terrible food. TBH. You're usually
to be honest.
Oh, to be honest. See, you are my interpreter.
6'7", 6'7". I'm just kidding. I don't know what that means. Okay. Yeah. I'm down with the kids' lingo.
You do. You are good. I'm like, I don't know. She'll know. Terrible food. To be honest, it should be illegal to cook this bad in this region. I suggest you find more local places around here. This is very much a tourist place, which quality is very low. The only good thing is the honey and truffle sauce. Well, he found something.
And it's only $168 for some honey.
For a little can.
I think it's funny because this is the first time anyone has ever described it as criminal. And then where the next one is like illegal. It should be illegal. Yeah. So everyone thinks they're crooks.
But I do agree. You cannot be in Italy and not cook well. Like unless they're not sense. Italian. Maybe they're not Italian.
Or they don't care. Like this is obviously a don't care.
Right.
It's like back in the olden days, the 90s, there was a Planet Hollywood in DC, and we used to take people there when they visited because it was a big deal about this Planet Hollywood, which is right. And the food's not great.
No.
And it's expensive. And more than once we went with people who were picking up the tab. And finally we had to warn people that soda refills are not free. Oh. And every time people were so mad, like, I can't believe the soda refills aren't free because they would be charged like $3.50, like four times $3.50 for their two kids. And I can't believe they do that because they're not there to service repeat customers.
No.
They're there to squeeze out everything they can while you're here now.
Yep.
They don't care if you leave unhappy. They don't care if you never come back. They only care that they maximize their profit when you're there. And that's what this sounds like.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. All right. So Monique Calisante starts off with unethical business. Do not support.
I mean, this is 3 criminal accusations in a row. Crooks.
So it's a little long. So I'm kind of gonna do this to it. Basically, she's on her honeymoon with her husband. They took a bus tour to Tuscany and they ended up, the bus took them here. So
because kickbacks.
Yep.
Crooks.
Yep. So they're going through the market. Okay. They're going through the market and she picks up something and she's like, oh, this is so cute. Right. She picks up a bottle of wine and says, oh, maybe we should get some since it's our wedding or whatever. And then she has to go to the bathroom. Okay. So she leaves her husband in the market and she goes to the bathroom. Now I'll kick in. When I came back, the woman had already swiped my husband's card. I saw it was $1,200 and I thought to my husband, oh my gosh, that's really expensive. I didn't think we were going to do that. Bless his soul. So she's like, oh,
because he said,
it's okay.
He said, oh, it's our honeymoon,
it's
baby.
Our honeymoon, right? So she goes, I immediately went back to the older woman who I believed was the owner. And I said, I'm sorry, but we didn't know your price per bottle was this expensive. And we'd like to cancel that order. And we definitely don't want it shipped. They were going to have it shipped.
Oh God.
Okay. She raised her hands up and shrugged. Nothing I can do. It's already swiped.
Now it sounds like the Italy I know.
There we go. No.
Nope.
Already swiped.
I cannot help you. I cannot help you.
She goes, my order, my name and address were still on a piece of paper. It wasn't in a computer yet.
Yeah. I wonder if it ever arrived.
She does not go into that. She's like, I told the woman that was refusing to refund it that I will just cancel it by disputing it on my charge card. Yeah. And that made her very mad. She condescendingly said, you get the best wine in Italy and enjoy it.
That sounds Italian.
We're Italian. Yeah.
Yep.
So the fact that they cook bad food is they don't care because they are
They
absolutely
literally
Italian.
do not care.
Yes. Yes. And then she just went on to say, we refuse the shipment.
They refuse the shipment?
She says, I would have bought a few bottles after canceling the shipment, but your greed left me with nothing but a refused shipment and no business from me. So she's just refusing it, whatever. Which on her behalf, kudos for her for like saying, yeah, let the credit card take care of it.
Yeah.
You know,
listen, if you can't fix it here, then we're not buying anything else. And just know it's going to be a chargeback with fees.
With
FYI.
fees. Right. But that cracked me up. No, you get the best wine in Italy and you enjoy it.
You will eat it and you will be happy.
Yes. All right. We're going to do a couple more. Omiyama Hachim. It says it open.
It's like you get what you get. What is it? You get what you get and you don't.
And you'll like it. And you'll like it.
Yeah. Right. There's some other. Oh, I can't remember now. It was one of the sayings. I just said literally to be funny to be like a young person, but it's something like I don't know. Darn it. See, this is the old part of me that I cannot remember what it was. We take what we get and we don't, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like you don't complain, but that's
something like that. I think it's you'll take what you get and you'll like it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's exactly what she's saying.
Yes.
But with an Italian flair.
Yes, with the flair. Omiyama Hachim. It says open from 12 to 11 p.m. on Google. We arrived at 5. It wasn't open. They said kitchen opens at 7. We came back at 9. Kitchen closed.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oop, you missed the window.
You missed that 1 hour window.
Sorry.
Juan Lucy. The food tasted like nothing typical. Food tasted like nothing. Typical prison food. But I'm thinking Juan has been to prison and knows what
maybe he's like, yeah. In the big house.
In the big house.
Was better.
Yeah. It was just macaroni with tomato sauce and bread from 2 days ago. Ugh. That does sound like prison food.
Or cafeteria food. Gross.
Yes. All right. And then we're going to end with Klaus.
Oh,
Klaus
says, what do you have to say?
Klaus says, avoid at all costs. It makes McDonald's look like a 5-star experience.
That's a great closer.
Right? That's a mic
Klaus.
drop. Mic drop right there. Yep.
So won't go there.
Yep.
We'll skip that.
So there you have it, people.
So what you're saying is we're still starving. We've left this.
We are still starving. Yes. We're broke from buying $500 worth of wine to save $20.
And then a $1,200 bottle of wine by accident.
Yes. And we are still hungry so I guess we're going to McDonald's for that 5-star review, for that 5-star experience.
Amazing. So good. Are we done in Montepulciano?
We are done with Montepulciano. I think 3 episodes. I think we've seen quite a bit of Montepulciano. Yes. Yeah. But we do need to decide where we're going to go next. And I think maybe we'll come back to the United States for a bit. And then maybe we'll do a United States.
The Americans.
Yes. We'll do a little in the United States and then maybe we'll go back, overseas and see, another country after we come back. So maybe something.
And your listeners can maybe make suggestions about what country they want
that
you
would
to go
be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Let's get blah, 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 blah.
Let's encourage people to tell us where they want us to go.
Let's hear where you want to hear these great reviews.
You get what you get and you don't get upset.
Ah, okay. There you go. I don't think I've ever heard that, but it's there.
Oh.
Anyway. Well, it's been another wonderful trip. Absolutely love laughing so hard with you, Martha.
Oh my gosh.
So good. And we will be back next time with some more 1-star winery reviews. Slainte.
So special, even in the Bible.
This has been another episode of Exploring the Wine Glass. Thanks for listening. If you have suggestions on what topics you would like me to discuss, please reach out on social media. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as Exploring the Wine Glass. I am also on LinkedIn as Lori Hoyt Budd. Of course, you can always email me at exploringthewineglass@gmail.com and sign up for my newsletter at exploringthewineglass.com. If you enjoyed what you heard, please rate, review, and subscribe to help others find me more easily. And most importantly, tell your wine-loving friends, because if you like the podcast, they will too. Podcast music is Wine by Kevins. Until next week, Slainte.
I want a nice glass right now. I'm on keeping for my 10,000 tell you. There is always time for a good glass of wine. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Never let you go. Oh, oh. No, no, no. Never let you go. Oh, oh. I want a nice glass right now.